Indies. It's officially our rebranding, and we're just going to jump into it because we've had a lot of shit go on. So, go ahead. I'm here with the Jameis, who can't be confused with Seamus, and we got Tiff, Queen of the Indies. And we are the community. We Talk Indies. At least we think we're the community.
I'm the community.
No, McDuff is the community. That's all you need to know.
That's why he has his own awards.
Yes,
Pretty much.
So, this is the new layout. This is it.
Cute.
I
love it.
We got McDuff there because he's
the king.
he's the king. He's got a crown too.
I know.
Ain't it
the
cute?
King. He's the king.
So this is the revamped version. We are officially now We Talk Indies. All of our information's there. If you want to tip my co-host, you can at their Cash App. It's on the screen. Follow all of us on Twitter. It's also on the screen. If you want to support me, you can either donate by selecting exclamation tip or tips in the chat, or you could just buy some energy drinks, some supplements, or something. And as of tonight, our VOD will be going to, in case anyone didn't know, VOD is video on demand, will be going to Total Nonstop Impact, the Impact podcast. We're either the B or the C show. I cannot determine it or decide.
Maybe the Z show? Z?
Z.
Maybe it should be
C.
I for Indies.
C. Okay, we're the I.
I feel like, in case anybody doesn't know, what's directed at me.
Wait. Well, okay.
So, independent promotions, what we got going on. We got Revolver going on the 12th, I believe. You could get that on Fight TV, $4.99 with the subscription plan. And look, people are finally coming in. Hey, welcome. And we also got Wrestle Rave in Texas on the 19th. And Tiff, your turn. You take it.
Oh my God, there's so much like coming up. Can't keep up. So I got you. So every Thursday you got Wrestle Open. That's on IWTV. This Friday, Chaotic Wrestling in Lowell, Massachusetts. That will be on Twitch. You can use your Amazon Prime to watch all their backlog, or you can watch it live for free. This weekend, ICW is running. That's on IWTV. Sunday, Invictus is another awesome show. I think that's running out of the Bronx. Next weekend, there's a lot. It's either none or everything, pretty much, right? So next weekend, JCW is going on. That's on YouTube. I think that's at 1:00. You could definitely check that out on the Game Changer Wrestling. So that's free if you don't have IWTV Fight or anything like that. VPW is in Long Island. I think that gets streamed on YouTube after. So I'll have to get back to you guys. I think they just put the matches after on. So I'll get back to you guys on that. Blitzkrieg is going on too. The Settlement Series is going on tomorrow on IWTV. So definitely check that out. Interspecies is the day after Thanksgiving, but I think we'll have a show. So actually, you know what? I'm not going to continue with those shows. So we'll wait till the next episode.
and of course, coming up on Saturday is WXW Drive of Champions. The show is headlined by Car Noir, former Progress World Champion, against the former Alexander Wolf. The show also features Alice Inc. defending her WXW Women's Championship against Baby Allison. So that should be something to look forward to on the British independent wrestling scene. Pardon me, UK wrestling scene, because it's Dutch. But
do we got anything Australia? Do we got anything over there? Can you check?
I can check real quick.
I feel like we always leave them out. So if anything going on, check on.
Also on Saturday is FWA Fire Your Guns on Fight TV. Rebel versus Rochelle Rogue. PJ Black versus 5-Star Flash. Vinny Vane versus Kid Valiant, and an FWA Jupiter title and FWA Mercury title match. That is one upcoming show in Australia. And that will be this weekend, Saturday, same day as the WXW show. We also have STW Ambition and a new episode of New Pro. And then, of course, there's also the New Japan show coming up, but we don't talk about that on here.
No,
So
that's not an independent.
that's all that's coming up this week in Australia.
So now we are 10 minutes in. I know we've got some things to discuss. Let's start with the rants. What do you got? Let's go. Let's get it out.
You really want me to go there? You really want me to go there?
I think we'll start with Tiff this week.
Yeah, because Kaiga actually messaged in our group chat about this that Kaiga really annoys me when wrestlers make their own promotion just to put a belt on themselves. And I've been noticing this a lot. And if you're good, I'm not, especially if you're going to keep it on a very long time, I don't agree with it. Isn't the whole point is to put else everybody over? I get it. You want to wrestle. That's great. I love it. I'm here for it. Don't put the belt on yourself for a year. Or have someone win the belt and then lose the belt the next show. The fucking aggravates the living shit out of me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my god.
James, your turn. What do you got?
I don't really have many rants this week. I do want to follow up on a rant on a previous edition of We Talk Indies. Formerly known as TWM Talk Indies at the time. So
you could bring it up because it was former. It was before.
So a couple weeks ago, I ranted about GCW and how expensive it was to gain access to all of their programming because of how often they ran and how expensive each show would be, and that the independent wrestling market is fluctuating in a major way, and it needed to figure itself out before the bottom fell out of it. Because beyond GCW, you have Pro Wrestling Eve with their own streaming service. You have all these shows on IWTV. All of these shows now running Fight. They're creating their own streaming services. DPW, a brand new independent promotion, created its own streaming service before they even ran a program. So with all of these shows, it was becoming tedious to not only keep track of everything, but to afford everything. And I don't like bootlegging these shows because my goal is to support independent wrestling. That would do the exact opposite for people who could really use the financial support. Recently, GCW announced that going forward, they will be on Fight TV permanently with a brand new deal that gets you everything. And I really like that. I feel like it's a very consumer friendly. And this includes all access to all live shows, which will also be available on pay-per-view should you not want to pay the 1 month fee. But that's kind of dumb to not, because if you're going to get it that month, just get the library for the month because it will still be cheaper.
Now to back up on that, Revolver's also doing the same thing. Pro Wrestling Revolver, which is Sami Callihan's promotion, they are also doing the same thing with Fight. So there's that same cost too.
Yeah, there's a lot of promotions that are going over to the Fight Plus.
I believe that this Fight Plus is $4.99 a month.
Yeah,
it is.
So for $4.99 a month, you will not only get access to every show GCW has run, but every show they will continue to run as long as you're paying for their service. And I feel like
bad.
I feel like that's a very good price when we were paying $10 to $15 per show, and
sometimes we're paying $34.
It's very friendly, and that's a very good price that doesn't break the bank in somebody's monthly budget. And I just wanted to give props to Brett Lauderdale and GCW for putting that together, because it definitely had the best interest of everybody involved, including the consumer. So I still think there's a lot of ways to go with how we consume independent wrestling, and we still need to figure out a lot of that out. But this was a very good start, and it's nice to see one of the major companies, probably the most prominent independent company in the world, start with that.
And the only other problem that I kind of see with it is because there's so many different platforms. That's the other issue that I'm having is I have the IWTV, right? And it's
Right.
like, okay, fine. You have some stuff on YouTube, right? Which is free. Some actually stream on YouTube for free, right? And you have like Twitch. If you catch it live, if you're not subscribed to it, you know, you could watch the show. If you want to like go and watch, like, let's say you're not home at that time and then you want to watch that show, you're most of them, like Chaotic, you have to be a subscriber to go back and go watch the, you know, the library. Okay, fine. All right. So that's $5 a month, you know, so it starts adding up. You have your Fight Plus, then you have your high spots, then you have, you know, UWA Elite has its own, you know, platform. There was another one that I came across the other day. I can't remember the name of it. It was like $15. So it's like, am I eliminating my cable bill now to watch all this wrestling?
And what's scary about that is we already have an oversaturated streaming market as is. If you want really good horror, you're going to have to pay for something that's curated towards horror, like Shudder. Or if you want classic movies, you're going to have to pay for a Criterion. That's on top of HBO, Peacock, Prime, all of these big media conglomerates with their own Netflix, with Hulu, with their own
Right.
services. There's no justification for somebody who may live paycheck to paycheck to put their money back into independent wrestling, and they were late on that market. And I feel like that's also a detriment to the indies as a whole. We're starting to get back to the model we were before streaming in a different way, and the indies aren't evolving well with the way the market's going right now in the world. And I feel like GCW did a really good job at, okay, this isn't working for our consumer. We need to figure something out. It's not perfect, but they're trying. And you can tell they did the best they could while still trying to make a profit, which is what they should be doing in the first place.
Well, Brett's been wanting to do this for a very long time, that he wanted to put everything onto a platform. Like
And he was trying before the IWTV fiasco a year and a half ago, give or take. Does that sound about right?
Right.
That I'm not too sure.
I think it was like that, or maybe even longer. I just know, like, you know, through the grapevine or whatever, like, this is something that he's been wanting to do a long time. So
Right.
I don't know how long exactly he's been trying to do it, but I know that this is something that he's been wanting to do.
But yeah, this is something we need to see more of. If you look at, I get that that's the old independent wrestling model. PWG, ROH especially early on, made bank on DVD sales, the tape trading community. But now that the independents have grown, that's not a sustainable model for the independent wrestling. And streaming services was pretty much another version of that, albeit a slightly better version or a much better version of that. And with the market bomb starting to fall out beneath streaming services in general in the model, independent wrestling needs to find ways to evolve before the market itself evolves. And GCW at least looks confident enough to give it a shot and try a different thing. Throw something against the wall and see what sticks. And I just really like that, and that's something I wanted to put over on the show.
Absolutely.
Not only that, you know, we're at the point with independent wrestling where and I don't mean just at the point, I mean just in general throughout the years, you know, like, if we're talking, let's be honest, forever, at this point, what does independent wrestling have to lose other than try?
Right.
So
There's, I may be wrong on this, but from somebody who's not in the business and has an outside perspective, it looks like there's more money now in the independent wrestling community than ever before. You have that groundswell of fans. You have with the more access comes more fans that will follow different independent wrestlers. Back in the day, it was unheard of for somebody to go, "Oh, Warhorse has a Patreon. I want to give them $10 to $15 a month."
Yeah.
And they're starting to make more money for the superstars and for the companies. Are there companies that aren't? Of course, there always will be, especially with the ample amount of promotions that are out there to support. There's no way everybody's going to be able to support them all. But the way the model is set up, there's more money in it for the wrestlers, for the promoters, for the companies, that there's no harm in trying because it's no longer as dire of a situation it was before Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks showed that you didn't need a machine to make money on t-shirts or stuff like that. With the way things like the Bullet Club have changed the industry, combined with how they use the internet, I realize he's a big deal on the indies right now because of his GCW run. Matt Cardona did a lot for wrestling 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, whatever it was now, with the internet. And a lot of promotions took off of that. There's a lot more money now because of the internet than there was that long ago. The internet's going to be your biggest tool. You just have to be savvy enough to know how to use it.
What's this button do?
Is that a mute button?
It's the exit button.
What's this button do? Now, going back to ROH, Kai in the chat, who is, believe it or not, an independent wrestler, was for a long time up until, I believe, the pandemic. He was talking about how ROH DVDs were badass because it was the only way you could watch their shows without going there live.
Yeah.
Dudes, can I tell a story real quick?
Depends. Is it going to offend either one of us or our viewers?
No. I mean, maybe. I offend both of you a lot. But, so about a couple months...
Where did you get that? He always
about
makes like he offends us.
About 3 months ago, I was on Rob Wilkins of Fightful Select's Retro Review. And he told me to pick a show. And the show we were going to do was Night of the Grudges 2003 ROH. And then we ended up doing SummerSlam 1991. Which you can watch on Fightful Select. I swear, I also pontificate on that, but it's very interesting. So I ended up going to Honor Club just so I know we'd have access to this show. The show's not on Honor Club. So I ended up having to call Kerry Silken, the former owner of Ring of Honor, and he overnighted me the original copy of this is the show with AJ in London, Night of the Grudges, one of my favorite matches. So I have that DVD somewhere because he overnighted me
That's amazing.
a copy just in case I needed it for this podcast.
That's freaking amazing. The world of wrestling, man.
Yeah.
It's insane. You know, it's funny. I got a message today from someone that I never really talked to before, but they reached out to me and they were telling me, they were like, it was kind of funny how I opened up the message and was like, well, you know, a lot of people seem to like you and you know what you're doing pretty much. And
I think you're neat.
You know, it was kind of cute. I was like, oh, so he was asking me, he was like, oh, my son wants to get involved with wrestling, not exactly being a wrestler, but like maybe something like ring announcing. And he told me like that he lived in Jersey and stuff like that. He's like, where can I go? So I was like, okay. I started like thinking about it because I know not every promotion runs a school, you know, and that's like my first thought. Contact like your local school, replica school, and everything like that. So I thought of Create a Pro in Rahway, New Jersey. So I actually hit up a couple of the Create a Pro students and I was asking them, I was like, look, a parent reached out to me. I was like, they're looking, you know, for their son. So I got more information and the guy was like, oh my God. I was like, I got you. Don't worry, you know, but it's amazing. Like even like today, I got a letter today. A fan sent me a letter. Okay. Like, look how cute. Like they sent me a letter. They live in Maine. We never met.
Shut up. They actually wrote it?
Yeah. They actually wrote me a letter.
Oh
sent
my God.
It to me
I was like thinking it was like an email or something. You're like, no, they wrote me.
No. Well, the guy like messaged me because
Your fans are very antiquated.
They wanted to send me. Wait a minute. I was like, wait, is this signed too? Oh shit! It's signed too. Anyway, my boys, Miracle Generation. So they were at Limitless. They made their debut. Obviously, they're in Maine. I couldn't go up. I wanted to go up, but I was at ICW, and he was like, "Here." He was like, "I want to mail you a ticket because of you." He's like, "I found Miracle Generation." So I gave him, you know, my address and everything like that. And he mailed it to me. He wrote me a letter thanking me for everything that I do in the indies. I was like, oh my God. You know, so that's why we do these podcasts, even like this, So people you may know or may not know, you're gonna find out because the three of us pretty much here, you know. But I thought that was fantastic. I was like, somebody actually did that. I was like, oh, somebody listened to me. Why?
I'm supposed to open a P.O. box, but I have yet to do that.
You should do
I
that.
just want to say that, Tiff,
Hmm.
the way your fans communicate with you are as dated as you are.
Is that an insult?
Damn. Listen, I know I'm the oldest one here. You could probably be my son. Yeah,
You're
you can
younger
be
than
my
some
son.
hockey teams.
You legit can be my son. So, no, I thought that was nice that he wrote like a little note. I do that too
No, that's so
sometimes.
sweet.
Like I've sent like pins and stickers to like fans. And I put like little notes for like thank you for like supporting me. You wouldn't do that if somebody wanted like a shirt or something from you? You wouldn't write like a thank you?
Jameis, do you think you're too good for your listeners, your readers?
Look, I don't have enough readers to ever get fan mail.
They wanted to send me a ticket of my boys.
I do think it's really
Send me an
cute
email.
that they're on the ticket, though.
If people wanted to send me an email or a letter, first off, if you want to send me a letter, I would be very confused as to how you got my address.
No, I talked to them on Twitter. I talked to them like or like P.O. Box and stuff like that. I talked to them
Oh
on
my
Twitter.
But if you wanted to send me an email, it's Jameis Mooney spelled as it is right here on the bottom.
You could
At
find him on
gmail.com.
Tinder.
But nobody wants to do that.
She's like, I heard that.
I heard it too.
I'm glad I was muted. Jesus.
Motherfucker. Seriously. But that was nice. Like, what the hell? Like, now I am insulted. I wasn't insulted with the other thing. Now I'm insulted.
My fans just write me letters and tag me, and I think it's super sweet.
Yeah, so
I think it's super sweet, but I would like a handwritten letter, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly like
It's not a love letter.
Yeah,
It's like
slightly
a
jealous.
thank you. Like,
What makes you think all my fans write me love letters?
no, but I'm just saying it's not like a love
the
letter. It's not
nicest
that
letter
serious.
to one of our hosts gets an honorary McDuffie Award.
Yes. So
we
Jake,
have no
you get
budget,
a
so it's a
McDuffie award.
certificate.
Jake gets a McDuffie. He is the first honorary McDuffie award receiver. Thank you, Jake.
We don't have a budget, so we don't have an actual award. It's a certificate.
Here's the award. See?
So when we give it out,
The
so when we
award
give
is
out-
a lock. The award is a lock of my hair. Don't worry, it's
An
off.
inch off.
an inch
There you
off.
go.
That's a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
mail it.
awards, dude. Yeah, we don't have a budget, so we're not.
Well, he's
actually,
got long hair. This should last us for a bit.
It's only once a year.
Give
Also,
it a year, my hair will be right out around my knees.
fine, Tiff. We'll give your boys the tag team award, and we'll
Hold
print
on.
up a certificate. I'll print up a fancy certificate, and I want them to carry it at the show.
That is not in the spirit of a McDuffie Award. The voting
My voice. My voice.
The voting is sacred, Ash.
Dave
We are
Cole
the
is the man. I know people always ask me this, like, where do I get my pops from? My custom
Oh
pops.
yeah, put him over.
So Dave Cole. Dave Cole is a wrestler. A lot of times, like Beyond, you know, he comes in and out. He was just at Wrestle Open recently. So Dave Cole's amazing. Like he does, he paints the canvases for like GCW. He does it for like a couple other promotions too. I have a bunch of pops, but like he just sent me. Yeah.
If I may interrupt, to the man in the chat who just put that comment, I would cry.
They said it not if Jameis goes bald.
I've cried maybe 3 times in the last 7 years.
No crying.
I would cry on the spot.
No crying.
I do enough crying for both of us, so no crying.
I've got a really good hairline, though. I should be good.
I'm older, so I probably cried enough
Yeah.
for my life. So, but yeah, Dave Cole. Anyway, go give him some love. He wrestles every once in a while. Like I said, he does canvases, he does pops, he does like paintings. You can hit him up. Definitely look him up. I think it's Davey Painting at Twitter. So definitely like go
Yeah,
get him
he's
because
also
I know
on the
people
gram.
are always asking me for like my custom pops. So
He's on the gram too.
yes, he's on the gram. He posts like you can actually, if you want to see his work, Go on Instagram. Just like search Dave Cole.
People post their work on their Instagram. I just post
Yeah.
pictures of my cat.
Well, you need to up your game.
Up your game. I post my work. I post thirst traps. I post everything on there.
You need to post when you go to the barber and you get a haircut. That's gonna be the thing now. But like, this is for Jake, his hair. This is for the.
He's flicking you off. Oh my god.
Listen, you got to thirst trap them, okay? Like, there was a thing that I had like a stuffed animal when I used to do my old podcast, right? And he was doing the Hangman Page, the full gear challenge. So this little stupid stuffed animal, and then I used to have him. I used to take photos and put it up on Instagram of him like randomly like working out. It was a stupid stuffed animal. So I put him like that. He fell over holding a weight, like a 2-pound weight.
So I'm not going to say a name, but I got a message a couple weeks ago from somebody in wrestling media.
Okay.
Asking me why I don't post pictures of me in gray sweatpants.
Listen, the gray sweatpants, like, they need to bring that back. The Battle Royale, the gray sweatpants. Faye Jackson is amazing. Bring it back. I need the sweatpants. Daniel Garcia doing the dance. I'm giving him fucking all the claps in the world. Ricky Shane Page trying to do the dancing, and then the whole 440 got up on the ring post. Can we like go back and reminisce on this shit? Because that shit was amazing. And Billy Starks, they were like, she's gone. She was 16. She's not here. She's out of the building. And then Billy Starks is on Twitter saying, I'm not there, guys. I'm in the car. And she's posting photos of her in the car.
Oh my god.
I was at the show where JTG won the Gray Sweatpants Battle Royal.
Oh man,
this show took a whole nother turn, but hey, this is actually
Jameis.
This is actually indie wrestling, so there.
Yes. Well, Jameis is gonna put this up on his Tinder profile, and he's gonna wear the gray sweatpants, and he's gonna do the wave of the hair, and like
I get more messages on Bumble.
Okay, well, it will be his Bumble profile. He likes wrestling.
Tinder, but
if you want to get to James's heart, you have to wear an indie wrestling shirt of Warhorse.
Shit.
Okay?
Dude, so no joke. I saw somebody on one of the dating apps the other day wearing a Reed Bentley shirt.
See? This is why we do the podcast. We're talking about indie wrestling. This is how you get to our hearts.
Dreams, Jameis.
That's it.
You need to go hit that up. You need to go put a ring on it. I don't care. If she can't cook, she can't clean.
She's an indie wrestling fan. She likes Reed Bentley. She is hardcore. She likes that bleeding deathmatch shit. Wife that bitch up, okay?
You put a ring on that.
Listen, we're hard to come by. All right, the women that are like absolutely insane into fucking wrestling. Okay, just don't be a basement bro who your mom lays out your clothes for me. You know, like. In the basement.
You said you never saw a woman more beautiful.
What?
He said that in the chat in the
chat. He did say that. Did you swipe right?
I said what in the chat?
Did you swipe right? Did you swipe right on her?
That's not what I said in that moment.
Did you swipe right?
Well, I did swipe right.
Did you message her? Did you match?
No, that one didn't match.
Listen, that's because you didn't wear your Warhorse shirt. That should be your profile pic.
I bet you if we called Warhorse, he would have closed that deal for you.
Yep.
He would have.
I rule ass. Oh my god, you should have the cameo of Warhorse saying like
Warhorse would have been your wingman. He would have made sure that you would have gotten that date.
Jameis rules ass. Date him.
I should just start sending the video of
Warhorse follows me. I'll message him right now and be like, Jameis needs help. Jameis needs your help.
He's going to be very confused as to who the hell I am.
I will tag you. I will put tag so he knows exactly who you are.
Okay, apparently we text a lot because I can't even find the text.
We do text a lot.
So anyways, back to indie wrestling. I mean, it's indie wrestling.
Well, we've been talking about indie wrestling. We're talking about Warhorse or whatever like that. All right, so let's talk about how my dreams have been coming true with indie wrestling and how I got to watch
that shit.
Dustin Waller versus Jordan Oliver at Fight Life. There was a fucking banger, which I'm gonna come back to Fight Life, but they just announced Dustin Waller at freaking Utah this Thursday. Give me those perfect bridges, and then within minutes later, then Nick Wayne versus
Can't forget the toes. The ladies like the toes.
Oh, the toes! Nick Wayne versus Utah. This has been a fucking dream match. If you go back to both my interviews with fucking Nick Wayne, we talk about him and fucking Utah, and now it's happening, guys. At Defy, let's fucking go. All right.
Ash, I just wanted to say, I don't know if you picked up on it, but the Jordan Oliver Dustin Waller match wasn't just a banger. It was a fucking banger.
It was a fucking banger.
New York.
It was a fucking banger.
New York. I'm excited. Okay. I woke up this morning and it was like, happy birthday, Tiffany. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.
I told you, you have to believe. You have to believe. You have to be positive. You have to put it out in the universe and it will deliver. And
it fucking delivered.
In some type of indie
fucking
promotion.
Delivered. All right.
One of the promotions will deliver it. Oh, shit.
And okay, so I gotta go back to Fight Life because this was like very fucking exciting because I called Ashley like as I was driving home from Massachusetts the other day because I finally got to meet Chris Bay after all these fucking years, man. Like I love Chris Bay, and one of my favorite matches with him is with Alex Zane at GCW at Texas. So that versus fucking Alec Price was amazing. This is all on High Spots, by the way. And Mike Bailey versus Ace Austin. Oh my God, what a fucking banger.
Ace Austin.
Yes, that New York, that twang. Okay? That New York twang. All right. I'm hyped. But yeah, bridge versus bridge. Let's fucking go. Give me all the fucking toes. Give me all that neck game.
All the toes.
Did you hear that, Ned? Tiff likes toes.
Not in that way in the ring. If you're gonna send me fucking foot pics,
give her a ring and your toes.
It's got to be in the ring. Don't be sending me foot pics.
I'm the only one
toe rings.
This podcast
put toe rings in the pixies in there.
I'm the only one.
All right. I'm sorry. I got hyped. I got really fucking hyped.
It got real for a minute there.
All right. I got really excited.
An episode of We Talk Indies.
We talk bridges and toes.
I mean, usually it just depends.
Oh, we're talking bridges? Okay. So I did an article on TWM this week about the 30th anniversary of Bon Jovi's Keep the Faith album. The Richie Sambora Bridge on Dry County speaks to my soul.
Oh, man. Oh, bridges. Give me all the fucking bridges.
The bridges.
I started a bridge war.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Talk about that.
Between Kylon King from Miracle Generation and Dante Drago from Blog Bro University. This has been going on from the Chokeslam Championship that will happen in the future. So make sure you're following me to see how that pans out.
That belt's going to be so over.
I made a belt for the NFW. And it's Dante Drago versus Trayvon Jordan in the future because they've been going back and forth on Twitter. But yeah, I started a war when I was at Fight Life. I was backstage. I was doing interviews and stuff like that. And Dante, you could see it, like I put it up on one of my videos that Dante was sending me a message and he said me versus Kylon, bridge versus bridge, and I was with Kylon. Kylon said it and he went, oh hell no. And he's like, give me your phone, and they started video messaging each other, talking crap, and Kylon King is Neck Man and frickin' Dante is Captain Neck. They're talking about their neck game and toe game and everything like that. So this went back and forth for a while. There was appearances from Bryce Donovan.
You're talking about their neck game, Tiff?
Their neck game.
Neck game strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
Work out that neck.
Hey, yo.
Yes, Kai, the toes. The toes. Kai, did you ever do a bridge when you wrestled, man? And did you do it on your toes?
If you're not doing a bridge on your toes, I don't want anything to do with you.
Basically, she just told you that her favorite wrestler of all time is Manami Toyota.
my favorite is Yuta. I'm sorry, my favorite is Yuta.
The toes. The toes.
Toes, man.
Toes and bridges were never my thing, but I respect it. I respect the bridge
Dude,
game.
it is the toe revolution. We've been talking about this for like
I respect
months.
the bridge game, you know?
You gotta respect. We're praying to the wrestling gods, and you know, there was a video that, or maybe it was a photo. Somebody tagged me in it, and it was at a school, and they were practicing the German suplex into the bridge, and they were all on their toes, and I was like, how do I sign up just to watch this class? Because everybody should be paying attention to this because it's so clean. Okay, I've been like going off so.
Yeah. I'm an old soul at heart. You know, I'm not. I respect the bridge game.
Hey, so Tiff, do you know where there's going to be a lot of bridges?
Where?
Oh no.
The West Coast Co. Right,
West Coast
West
Pro.
Coast
Yes,
Pro.
King of the
Indies 2022.
I wanted
Dragon
to talk about
Lee
that
versus
because
Alex Alexander.
Nice.
because Tiff, we've talked about this.
Naomichi Marufuji's on the card, by the way.
I love Marufuji. I actually have a ticket and I can't go. So anyone want it, second row. I'll give it to you.
Fly me out there, and I'm there.
Yeah, second row, I'll give it to you. I don't give a fuck, but I can't go due to like my schedule obligations. I'll be in Kentucky, but I wanted to go because someone I like is there, which is Kevin Blackwood. Tiff doesn't care.
I like him. Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay, I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's talk about a solid bridge game.
She's just saying that because I said Alex Shelley is her one and only. So then when she said Kevin Blackwood. Well, anyway, speaking of list of wives, I see what she did there. Jameis.
Shelley is
No,
my one and
Ashley.
only. What are you talking about?
Ashley, Jameis. Where's the list of wives? Come on, Jameis.
I'm just going to kiss some ass and say they're right above me.
Mm-mm.
No, we don't count.
No, you got to give something, at least one.
I'm off market.
Usually, like I pound whoever's on my podcast, and I usually tell them to give me. Yeah, I get the top spot. I don't pound them. What the hell? Jesus. Okay,
Tiff,
so
Kai said that's the only way to do Germans.
Seriously, that's how it should be. Okay,
I've never seen Kai do a bridge, but I believe him because
Jameis,
he wrestled.
Listen, Ashley, we can't talk about anything else.
I need Charlie Morgan wrestles Emerson Kane in a lights out match at Wrestle Queendom 5 and the 13th of this month.
You can't talk your way out of this. This has been going on how many episodes? You need to give at least one list of wives.
Hold on, I can talk my way out of anything.
No, unacceptable, Ashley. Tell them.
You said that we were going to get this list of wives or husbands, whatever. Hey,
we don't discriminate around here.
I would go back and rewatch the episodes because I distinctly remember you guys saying we won, not me.
You're supposed to give one.
I only have one. What are you talking about?
You just need one.
You just need one. I don't even have a list. I'm monogamous.
I guess I'm a whore. But anyway, so back to the whole thing, Jameis.
Hold on.
Dope.
No.
Hold on. Before we go anywhere,
Jameis, men can be sluts too.
To
equality.
Warhorse or
what?
Warwhore. That's her name.
No. Anyway, don't change the subject. List the wives.
You say Warhorse?
Anybody that doesn't understand what the hell I'm trying to fucking ask him, if like you're new to this or whatever like that, that is my whole thing. Is the list of husbands, or so I am known for making the list of husbands, and it started from episode 1 of the Under the Rope series, where I got thrown under the bus to Anthony Gangone, where they were telling him how that he was on my list of husbands. By the end of the podcast, he wanted to know that if he was my number one husband, which he is and continue to be number one husband. Alex Zane is also on the list of husbands. Arcadia is on the list of husbands, and so is JT Dunn. Those are my 4 horsemen.
Oh, doesn't somebody have a new list because they're mad at Alex Shelley?
No.
We're not talking about her. We're talking about you.
I didn't kick him off the list. He's my one and only, dude.
That's her one and only. She said it. So anyway, back to the list of wives, because this was a thing that everybody was like tweeting at me, or they were commenting under my, my interview.
Try to kick him off.
Okay, so I need a female independent wrestler to be my
Yes.
proverbial wife.
Yes,
on the
unless you want it to be a husband. I mean, I will accept Warhorse
take
as your list of
Warhorse.
husband.
show. Oh,
I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
might
hit
as well
Warhorse
be.
rules my
You're on the
ass.
There is
Patreon,
no
you buy the
criteria.
merch.
Hold on. You want me to admit that Warhorse rules ass?
No, I want you to admit that he's your list of husband. But you can get the easy way out and just give me a list of wives.
The evidence is there. He's on the Patreon. He buys all the merch. He goes to all the Warhorse
Kai in the
shows.
chat. He goes, "Why is it hard to talk chicks?" Kai, why don't you give me your list of wives? You can give me one. You can give me three, so that Javis can get an example of.
Debbie Keitel.
Okay. See, was that hard?
Okay.
She's let's see. Who else is gonna be on my list? Let's see. Hold on.
Listen, the list can be anything, right? The list can be anything. It could be an attraction thing. It could be something that maybe like you're obsessed with a wrestling move. It could be anything that you want to be.
Yeah.
Allison Kay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll accept that.
I will accept that.
Debbie Keitel is number one.
Yes, Kai. Only indie chicks, because this is an indie podcast.
Rika Tahaka.
Ooh.
Oh, see, he's got
I feel
some
like,
class.
yeah,
He's
there you
got
go.
some taste.
I feel like Willow Nightingale should be like on everybody's list. You know?
Oh, she's so bubbly.
Cute. She's so cute.
But
again, like I said, it could be anybody on the list.
Let's see. So far, I have Rika Tahaka, Debbie
Kai
Keitel,
says, does Abaddon
and
count? Yes.
Allison
Abaddon
Kay.
does count.
Yeah.
Oh, Abaddon's on the list.
Yeah. See? Was that hard?
Was that hard? It can even be a move. Really? For instance, what's your favorite wrestling move? Me? Sliced bread. You go. What's yours? And Texas Cloverleaf. You give me a solid Texas Cloverleaf, I pop.
Sliced bread. So you would agree with my assumption that during his original independent run, Paul London was the best wrestler in the world.
No, Alex Shelley still delivers a clean sliced bread. Over.
Damn, okay.
But yes, Paul London is a fantastic wrestler, though. I will agree with you on that.
I love Paul London. Very underrated.
Very underrated. He is fantastic, though.
My favorite wrestling move. Oh, so the other day I was scrolling through YouTube, and I found this short video that came out during the pandemic of Paul London playing Elvis as a karate fighter.
Shut up.
I
gotta see that.
There.
But no, I like Paul London though. I do.
So,
but yes, I will pop for a good Texas Cloverleaf.
Listen,
like,
if
with
it's
the
not
fit, like an amazing stretch, like I will pop so hard.
Just give me bridges with toes
and
a shooting star press, and I am a happy fucking camper. This is why I love Miracle Generation the way too much, because they are the perfect tag team where they give me both. So anybody that's wondering why it gets all bent out of shape of why I like Miracle Generation, that is why.
Look at his face, dude.
Mine?
Did you snap that photo? That could be his profile for Bumble.
Oh, I've got a great face. How can you not love this face?
Oh, but man. You saw how look how long that took. That took 20 minutes. Okay, I'm exaggerating, not that long. But it took a long time just for you to come up with one person.
Seriously.
And don't you try to kick Shelly off. Don't try to kick him off.
Look, I need one more, right?
Going nowhere.
If you like, you can.
Okay, I'm give me time.
See, once you start with this list, it just keeps evolving, and that's my problem because my list is never ending. He's like, look at it. I gotta find this hot chick. Oh man, that's awesome.
I'm telling you, funny. If you had Warhorse, he would have closed that deal with you and that chick.
Listen, let's get him on the call. Warhorse.
Dude, let's get Warhorse.
Give your boy.
Hold on. Can I announce what we have coming up?
Yeah, go for it.
Speaking of wrestlers on call, we will be introducing a new series somewhat soon, where two of us, it could be any combination of the three of us, but it will always be two of us, bring somebody past, current, whatever,
from the dead.
If I had that power, I wouldn't be doing podcasts.
Did you just pop yourself? Jesus Christ.
I'm crying. I'm sorry.
And I haven't even got bald yet. We already have tears on this podcast.
What happened to the camera? What the fuck? I broke it.
Tap it. Make it tap. Make it tap.
Oh my god.
Make it tap.
Oh my god. What
Make
the
it tap
fuck?
like a Texas Cloverleaf
Oh my
does.
god. I'm fucking
I'm
dead.
serious, dude. I pop so hard, especially like when when it's such like a good stretch and it's far.
Oh my god.
Ooh, when somebody bends into it, like sits into it, that's good stuff.
That's why I popped so hard that I
What the
tagged Kevin
fuck?
Blackwood. I was all
What
like,
the hell?
it's like, oh my god.
I just want to go on record and say
Oh,
I'm
she
always
ruined
right.
the
I'm
layout.
a
She disconnected.
Does Riot Pro have anything coming up? Because that's a good segue.
I don't know, but like our layout's completely jacked. Oh well. She like completely messed it up.
Let's see.
I'm so glad that this is the VOD that's going to TNI. Look at the screen. Hurry up, Tim. Get back on here.
Riot Pro does have. No, they don't. I misread that. Never mind.
Display name.
So.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
We
Hold on.
want. So
Oh my god.
where you belong on the bottom.
Dude, we're all mixed up on this screen.
I'm sorry. The freaking thing. No, like I don't know what happened.
You're officially Jameis now.
Dude.
Well, damn, I thought there was only one Jameis. You said
Oh
so.
my god.
TJ.
No, you know what happened? I
What's
clicked to
wrong?
like the other option for the camera trying to
I'm gonna pull
restart
this
it,
down.
and it just anyway.
You're me.
Yesterday,
Oh god.
you
Okay.
flat out said there's only one Jameis, and I said, damn right. And now you're telling me Tiff is Jameis?
Look at the
Jameis
screen.
is the Jameis.
dude. We're all mixed up. You're me. Tiff's Jameis.
Can you adjust it?
Well, if I'm you,
Yeah, I can. I'm just here.
then my Twitter following's doing wonders.
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Fuck you, camera.
I was
Then
like, make
all
it
of this
tap,
is a
make it-
long-winded tangent from
Oh,
the fact that we won't be having another show. We will be expanding our brand with two of the three of us. It won't be the same two every time, but it'll always be two of us. Bring on somebody from the independents to discuss their whatever we may discuss as an upcoming product, and that will be bi-weekly thing like this, just in place of our normal show. Like,
I think it's once a month, right?
It's once a month.
okay,
So it'll be the
or monthly.
third episode.
Who knows if War Horse pops on? I don't have that kind of pull, but
I'll ask
Ashley
him.
might.
I'll ask him.
ooh, what shirt should I wear?
Definitely a Warhorse shirt.
Well, I have 4 of them.
Well, I think you should change them every 10 minutes.
I'm gonna wear a Motorhead shirt.
Dude, I could wear a Metallica shirt just to pop them.
Yeah,
There you go.
we'll wear metal
Ooh.
shirts.
Put my Kill 'Em All patch on a War Horse shirt.
There you go.
Solves everything. So yeah, that'll be the upcoming episode. Well, not this month, but you know, we're shooting for December, hopefully. So next month,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. It's the
best
gift that
possible
keeps
gift
on
this
giving.
Holiday season, more me.
It's the gift that keeps
James
on
is
giving.
like on 10 different podcasts. Like I pop
Seriously.
into a room and then I see him. I'm like, oh, it's Jameis.
Oh man.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, oh, it's Jameis. And I'm like, oh, he's exactly the same. Maybe
Are you
10
the same?
times like.
Gotta give the fans what they want.
Oh man. God, I can't believe I was pulling teeth for like how many months to get the fucking list of wives out of you.
And I just had it
You
right off the top
saw,
of my
you saw
head.
how he tried to change the subject.
Nah, it wasn't. This is
It
like
was-
the
it
new
was not gonna
episode.
happen.
We rebranded. We had to go out with a bang.
It was good. we screwed up, kind of.
Fuck you, camera.
I was on make it tap.
It wasn't happy.
It was too hot. The show was too hot.
Seriously. Oh man.
Actually, I think I have number 5.
See, it just keeps going.
I told you, once you start, then you keep going, right? And then
Jungle
the fun
Fiona.
look at that. What? And then the fun part is trying to put them in order. But I'm not going to do that to you.
I don't have an order. I don't have that
Well,
problem.
you have one. Me, the queen.
It's okay.
Be sure to check out all 5 of those fantastic professional wrestlers. They all do great work around the world. I tried to switch it up a little bit. Debbie Keitel on the British scene, Irish scene too. Jungle Kiona, who's doing a current excursion in the States, but across the Japanese scene. And then 3 others across the U.S.
Across the U.S.
Let's
so
go.
smooth.
Well, it's like 10 different countries in one. You're trying to tell me Alaska and Wisconsin are the same? No.
They're not, but there is wrestling in Alaska.
Ooh, they're
Any
just
shows
trying
coming up?
a Providence update for GCW. Ninja Mac versus Blake Christian versus Tony Deppen versus Leon Slater.
All right.
Speaking of matches coming up
Ninja
that were
Mac,
announced
what a
tonight,
homie.
matches that were announced tonight. An upcoming Defy show on the 26th. Rocky Romero versus Will Hobbs.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
so good.
It's going to be good.
Defy's on its ish, man. Yuta versus Nick Wayne. Let's fucking go. Give it to me.
Just so we're clear, there are no upcoming shows in Alaska according to Cage Match.
So let's get into this part of the show. If you look on the screen, there's a silhouette of a lovely, lovely dog there. That is McDuff.
We need a silhouette of my hair.
That is McDuff. Now the question is, out of the 3 of us, who is McDuff judging tonight?
He's judging Macbeth.
I think he's judging you because you try to kick my number 1 and only out, and then you wouldn't answer Tiff. Wait, Tiff.
To be fair,
And you called me pretty much old because of the Stone Age letters that I get.
I get judged about 50 times a day.
So, but McDuff just has resting bitch face, so
I feel that.
it's my life.
We are going to open a separate Twitter. It's going to be at the McDuff.
I think we should work on that.
Yeah.
It's going to be the McDuff. It's just going to be a picture of McDuff, and it'll be
As long as I can go in and retweet my own stuff, give myself the rub, we're good.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Somebody's got to retweet my stuff, right?
well, if you tag me and send
Yeah.
it to me, I would.
Because I might miss it with all the people I follow. Not a problem.
Go give me a follow at the Jameis.
At the Jameis. He tweets about baseball.
I
Hockey.
do
So I-
a lot.
let me-
I have a baseball podcast coming up on Thursday. Don't miss it.
Yay.
I will be
So-
talking.
Since we're talking about stuff that's coming up, so I have Nola Catano coming on this Wednesday at 3:30 Eastern time. So if anybody's got questions, drop them into my post. I'll read them live on the podcast for Nolo. And this is the last week that I'm accepting everything for my Wrestling with Positivity. So I'm looking for stories from wrestlers, promoters, refs, parents, fans, impactful wrestling stories with the indies, obviously. So I'm compounding them all into a video. I've done 2 before. I dropped the last one around Valentine's Day, so I'm going to drop this one around the week of Thanksgiving. So so this is the last week that I'm accepting everything because I'm doing my edit next week. So hit
Hold
me
on,
up.
let me look at something real quick.
Oh no, I'm afraid.
He's adding
Damn.
more women to his list
Damn
of
it.
wives. Are you adding more?
Valentine's falls on Tuesday this year. I was hoping it'd fall on a Monday just to see what the dynamic was.
What? What are you talking about?
V-Day. He's talking about V-Day, Vagina Day.
Oh, that's a great day.
That's the day where
My favorite day on the
That's the
calendar.
day where I get a bunch of flowers
McDuff doesn't give me flowers. He's a dick.
from around the world.
Y'all should all give Ash her flowers. She gets sad without them. She needs the positive reinforcement.
I want some flowers. I don't get anything.
Hey.
I want a gingerbread man that I searched all day for.
I'm slender enough to be the gingerbread man.
I want the gingerbread man. Speaking of gingerbread man, Mark Angel sent me a picture of him dressed up as a gingerbread man, and I actually said to him, "Can you please wrestle in that? Because I will piss my pants." Let's go. Who would it? So like you have like a Christmas match, right? And you have to climb the ladder and like get the candy cane off like the ceiling or something like that. But you have to be dressed as like an elf or gingerbread man or Santa Claus. JCW had the Rumble last year. That was fun. And then every entrance music was Jingle Bells. It was great. But yeah, gingerbread man for the win. He's gonna climb top rope.
Hit a Woolworth like elbow drop.
And then you're gonna see freaking Snow coming out when he like falls down.
Hold on, but in this case, it should be Lindsay Snow.
Yes. Actually, it should be Sprinkles because, like cookies and sprinkles in the cookies and all that shit like that. All right, I'm getting carried away. All right,
Lindsay
anyway.
Snow has a lot coming up. Be sure to give her a follow.
Yeah,
Great
she's
performer.
so good.
Great performer on the Florida wrestling scene, which is my neck of the woods.
Yeah. Oh, man. C4 is another one. Woof. Let's go. Oh, what did they announce now?
Let's see. What does she have coming up? I'm sure she's got a bunch. She's from...
Oh, man.
She's from right
That
where
was
I used
funny.
to be.
Wow, what a great show tonight.
Come on. It's always a great show.
It's the hair.
It's the hair.
Oh,
I need to re-dye my hair.
we all know that this hair is the whole reason we have a platform to begin with.
The whole Cinemac just dropped some roses. Dropped some flowers. We got some flowers. We got some
flower
roses.
power.
Got some roses tonight.
Flower power.
AAW has announced a match for their upcoming show
What's the match?
On the 25th. It will be Shaft, Jones, and Reckless versus Smooth Operations. Rush Jones and Heather Reckless. That's an interesting match for sure.
So yes, Jameis, we will be interviewing, or is it interviewing or are we just hanging out with independent wrestlers?
We'll be hanging out.
We're hanging out.
Because that's what we do on this show.
We hang out. This is like our relaxed show, It's nice. We get together in one stream room, one green room. I'm kind of curious as to see how the dynamic would be if all three of us were in the same room at a dinner.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Absolute chaos.
Chaos.
On my part. I might throw streamers.
like,
like, hey guys. like, ma'am, you have to leave. Damn it. Sorry, guys.
Or do the dinner
so
at your
much
house,
chaos.
and then me and James could throw the streamers at you. Like,
There'd be so much chaos that Shinsuke Nakamura and Kazuchika Okada would have to be invited to the dinner.
It would be such chaos that Jameis would have to give a bridge on toes.
on the table.
Do you want to see me die?
Yeah, I believe in you. I think you can do it.
We believe.
We
believe.
We believe.
I can do a bridge,
Sorry.
but I can barely, hit the toes. I could still do a bridge.
No, it's got to be toes. If there's no
still
toes, it's not the
flexible.
perfect bridge. So,
you know what?
Jameis,
You know what? I'm gonna
we're
go
going
work
to
on my
get you.
bridge
This is
game
what we're going to
tonight.
do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get you an instructor. We're going to get you Kylon King, okay, or Nick Wayne, and they're going to teach, actually, Gabriel Sky. We'll invite Gabriel Sky. He actually gave me the toe
If
tutorial.
you're gonna give me if you're gonna make me bridge with toes, at least give me Taz.
Tax? You want thumbtacks? You want
Taz.
thumbtacks? Oh my god! On your
We didn't
toes?
We didn't know you were into this sort of thing.
At least give me Taz.
That's thumbtacks.
I am into masochism and stuff like that, but not in this case.
Oh my! Is
Oh
that in your
my.
profile?
We didn't know you were into tax. What else are you into? Would you
I
also?
don't want to. I don't
would you
want
also
you to
like
get
some, like,
demonetized.
Like tubes. Oh, okay. We're adding that to it too. Okay, so you're gonna bridge while you hold the light tube and not break it.
What's the point of the light tube at that point?
Shh. Don't question what
Don't
is
question- it's for a
manifested out.
picture.
Basically, the light tube is brighter than her ideas.
Sit and rotate, baby.
I just wanted to have a simple family dinner, and Tiff would cook it, and we would just throw the streamers like,
I'm
yeah,
cooking.
go Tiff.
How did I get caught like cooking here? I thought we were going out.
Oh,
Hold on, I can cook. The disrespect to assume I can't.
Are you a Bobby Flay?
Bobby
And
Flay.
I don't want shit in a can. I'm Italian, so it's like you can't give me this spaghetti and meatballs in like the fucking alphabet.
Give me a grill.
Dude,
And
I make
we're gonna have the
bomb-ass
best
fucking
dinner
pasta.
Oh, I want some steak. All right, I'm
Hold
down.
on, a rare steak strip
With a beer.
with this once you over the fries. So once you cut into it, the juice from the steak goes all over the fries and sautés it.
All right, I'm sold. He's
And then a
cooking.
sweet potato on the side.
He's cooking.
We got good stuff right here.
Okay. Then
We
we'll throw
talk
the
steak.
streamers at
No
you.
more. We talk steak. No more. We talk indie.
What other promotions do you recommend? Well, depends. What are you into, man? What are you into? We all got different taste in indies.
Yeah. The nice thing is like you get a little bit of everything. We're talking death match. We're
Yeah,
talking
if
like
you're somebody who likes, let's say you like the,
you take it
you
a long
want
time.
I know.
I know.
So if you want physical wrestling, the British Independence, for example, has a lot in it that is very physical. That British style. One
Okay,
PW is really
stop.
good.
Stop.
What?
He wants lucha libre and English chain wrestling. Okay, so
English chain wrestling. My God. Attack Pro Wrestling if they're still running.
we got Prestige.
Hold on. I've got the perfect one for him. Lucha Britannia, a lucha libre company in Britain that
I have
fuses
never
the
heard
British
of that.
style with lucha wrestling because they don't have much of a market.
well, that's good. They need the love.
Tiff, who do you got?
I don't know.
You're not
You gotta
really
think.
into like you're.
I mean, you'll see some of the stuff on the GCW with some of the guys, but it's not always on it. I'm trying to think of the damn company that once in a while comes to Jersey. Well, you got Triple A, right? And then shit.
Oh my god, my phone's dying.
Because definitely a Triple A is really, really good. Because that's like very obviously it's worldwide. They're based out of Mexico. Shit, I can't think of the one that freaking came to Jersey.
Also, while we're on the
So
subject,
for
I
lucha
forgot-
libre, I would
Yeah.
probably recommend something like KOZ.
Mhm.
They do a lot of stuff right now over in Mexico. Cybernetico's starting to work their shows. They've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I forgot to mention before we go is
they just had a show last night, actually, I believe.
yeah. Yeah, and Real Folk Blues will be available at streamcatalyst.wrestling.com. You can sign up now. They are also giving a 2-week trial. So
There you go. You can try it.
yeah,
Not bad. That's a nice thing too with a lot of the apps. You can do the trials.
try it. Give it a try. So, Jameis, are you done insulting Tiffany? Because that's what you have
Yes.
been doing.
Yes, because
Insulting.
I need to walk the duck soon.
Insulting. Yeah, fair enough.
The Duff is calling.
And also, McDuff's got to go, so we got to go. It is that time. It is exactly McDuff time. McDuff's walking schedule.
Yup.
So.
But when I have a walking schedule, I'm weird.
Would you like me to walk you too with McDuff?
Of
Oh
course.
my God! I don't know where this show's going.
Hold on.
Wait, I'll get another.
You wanna
I'll
put
get
a leash
the
around my
two
neck? I ain't
leashes.
saying no.
The two
You
leashes.
could. There's the the one leash that has like the
boy.
two that he
If you wanna
attaches,
put
so
a
you can
leash
walk with
around
Duff.
my neck, I ain't saying no.
How is it that I'm the one
Anyway.
with the mohawk, and I'm the most like settled one. I am the most settled one.
She thinks she's subtle.
Anyway,
Anyways, we're out of here. Anyways, this is We Talk Indies, episode 1 of the relaunch. We got Tiff, Queen of the Indies. We got the Jameis, who is everywhere. I can't even.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everywhere. And then you got me. I'm Ash. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. Thank you for supporting indie wrestling. And once again, follow us all and donate if you want to. We're slowly opening a Patreon. We're slowly opening up a lot of things. So
Follow TNI, follow TWM, follow the Jameis. The third is the most important, but the other two are pretty damn good too.
oh, that's so cold, man. On my channel. Jeez. Ugh. Anyways, good night, everyone. Will you wave bye to your audience, dude?
and you savage tonight.
Savage, you just cold tonight. Cold blooded. Bye.